for it to go live. Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone. And we have Bad is Rad in the house. Hello, Bad.
Hey, Jess.
Hi. Yep. Well, we're planning on doing some reading sprints. Alan says there may be something to discuss. Now, Bad is going to recognize this. This is the book I'm reading right now. This is Haunting Hill House. It just so happened that this was in the package that she sent me. And it is the choice of Ollie's birth year book club for February. So it was just like a perfect timing for this to come in. Thank you, Jess. Okay.
I want to be on the beach. I want to be on the beach, man. In my mind, I'm on a beach right now. I'm sorry, I'm on a beach. On this one.
Yeah, well, we have Elizabeth from Bokens and Books. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you.
I'm reading out all the comments because Alan's saying that it's hard for him to read the comments. It's kind of hard for me to read the comments too, sometimes.
Yeah, hello, Elizabeth.
And Bad says, "Oh, coolness, welcome." Okay. So, what you said you had 3 books that I have not read, and that Steve has not read.
That Steve Donahue has not read. These 3 books. And you, Greg, I bet. Now, I've got these prepared for February 2nd. We all know what February 2nd is, right? Well, it's Groundhog's Day.
Right.
But it's James Joyce's birthday.
Oh, James Joyce's birthday. Okay.
He was born in 1882. And I remember that because I graduated high school in 1982. So this is a great book. It's like nonfiction fiction by Naula O'Connor. She did a book on Emily Dickinson that I read too. But this is about point of view from Nora, Joyce's wife. So have you read this, Greg?
Nope.
Okay. Now, if I get bored, I thought I'd read this graphic novel. It's Joyce's life. Una at the fellows at the Codex Cantina turned me on to this. It's a graphic novel of Joyce's life, written by this guy. It's a really great book. Have you read this graphic novel?
I have not read that graphic novel.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Now, this is another book.
I have read another book in that author series about Franz Kafka. It's a graphic novel.
Oh, by this author?
I don't think it's the author. I think it's the same series of books. Same general idea of do a graphic novel of an author's life.
It's really good.
Yeah, Elizabeth saying beach sounds good. I'm buried under snow.
Oh, Lord. Sorry to hear that, Elizabeth. Man, it's been sunny here in Portland, but it's threatening to get cold.
It's cold here, but cold and gray and a little rainy, but not quite rainy.
Yep. We're going to slip right through the spring, right to summer. I'm telling you, up here in Portland, it's going to be good. You'll have to come visit again, Greg.
That book was meant to be, Greg. Yay. Yes, it was. Pure serendipity. Yep. Awesome, Alan. Fantastic books. Hey, guess who's here?
MJ.
MJ. Hello, MJ.
I didn't have to say it 3 times. Hi, MJ. But let me finish with the other book. This was a buddy read with Maria. She lives in Dublin, Ireland. Maria's books. She hasn't been putting out videos. Some booktubers kind of. But this is a retelling of Dubliners, and it's really good. Like, do you know the writer Patrick McCabe. They're all Irish writers, but it's a retelling of Dubliners, and it's a really good book with the French flaps. And
Hello, Courtney. Courtney's
hey, hey, Courtney. But have you read this book, Greg?
no.
I am 3 for 3.
Okay. Now here's a question for people here. Do you want to talk a bit more, or do you want to go into a reading sprint? So leave some comments. I don't have a timer that I found out how to do on the live stream. I don't know how to do that yet. I have my iPad in the background.
And I'm going to be reading boring stuff. I'm going to be reading the introduction of Milton's Paradise Lost. I'm going to be reading the introduction to this big brick that we're reading in March. So, like, I'm one of those people who don't read introductions usually. So that's if we do a sprint, I'm going to be sitting here reading the introduction to Paradise Lost. Boring, boring.
Bad says, Greg, those trashy books with the hot tomato. They have lots of those books there are here. Somewhere in Texas. I don't want you necessarily to say it on live, but yeah. It'd be great to go visit those when I'm off my challenge. I want to make sure that sprint thing comes back up.
Now, Greg, you're not, I'm going to interrupt here. You're not going to do the 500 book challenge, Greg. No, please don't.
Sprint because I got home from work and need to get situated. Fred by Fred is here. Hello.
Hey, Fred. We got to get him on the show, but first he's going to do MJ.
Yep.
And then after Fred does MJ, we'll get him on the show.
We'll get a sprint. Let's finish. Everyone's here. Medium John Silver. Hello. Oh, John, I mentioned your neutrino book from last week for my comment on Moliere, and it's gotten a lot of comments saying that's a really great concept. So you do lots of kudos on that. Buka, not that I don't like checking, but sprints would be nice. Okay. And MJ says, hi, Fred. So let's get this.
All right.
Get this going. And now, as I said, I never figured out how to do the online. So hopefully you can see my iPad. Now, do you want to do a 30-minute sprint, or should we?
No, let's do like a 20 at the most, please. Like I said to Greg, 30 minutes is like for a sprint. It's like meditation to me. It's too much.
All right.
I'd rather do a 20.
A 20-minute sprint.
Cool.
I'm not going to mute mine because otherwise you'd never hear my iPad go off.
Right.
Oh, we're getting lots of 30 school, 25, 28.
Deep meditation. If you see like me and MJ going into meditation like this, you'll know we stopped reading. So I won't mute mine either.
Okay. All right. I am going to start. We're going to start 20 minutes this time, and if it goes well, maybe we'll try a little bit more afterwards. Ready?
Sure.
There we go. Make sure my head doesn't cover it.
Introduction to Milton. I've got my green pen.
I got to get my reading glasses.
This is the chair I read in, by the way. Usually it's like over there. Hey, Greg.
Keep it clean.
No, man, I got in about 18 pages of the introduction of Paradise Lost. 20 minutes are up.
Minute 20 seconds.
I'm always the first one, like in meditation, too, to break the spell. I'm sorry about that. I'm anxious.
Okay. End of that sprint. How did everyone do on their reading? Was this too short, or should we lengthen it for next time? And comments. Tangible Read says, lovely cat. Yeah, my cat Teddy showed up twice during this reading sprint and decided that hold on, turn that off. That he wanted me to pet his head.
Yeah. I wish
Hey,
I had a familiar. I wish I had an animal. The only one I've been drawing is the eagle lately.
Oh, let me turn off my
For Philadelphia, yes, but the eagle is my totem animal.
So Booklectic has dropped in. Hello.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying her channel lately.
Yeah. Medium John Silver, good duration at 20. Elizabeth, I don't mind the length of the sprint, whatever works for you guys. Okay. Well, we'll see.
I like 20 minutes. I equate it to meditation. I like 20-minute meditations. 20 minutes is good for me.
Okay. Bad says perfect time. Well, we'll keep it at 20 for the next time. And it just so happened I finished my sprint at hope I didn't lose my page, at an end of a break. So really good. Yeah. You know, it helps when you get sort of like an end of a chapter right at the end of your sprint. And I had like 5 seconds.
Hey, Greg, I'm so mindful that I forgot what you're even reading. What are you reading?
The Haunting of Hill
right.
House by Shirley Jackson.
Jackson, yes.
This is a pretty cool book. It's about an investigation of a maybe haunted house. And Shirley Jackson is just a very evocative author. And the characters are interesting. And I am at the end, not at the end, I have like 40 pages to go. I don't know if there are ghosts in this house or not. That's good, because they're investigating whether ghosts are real. So it's kind of interesting that you don't know whether the haunting is real. Yeah, there's some things that are hard to explain if it's not a ghost, but I'll see. I've read this book before,
right?
And I just don't remember. It's been so long.
Now, Greg, do you remember what I was reading?
You were reading either Joyce and Paradise Lost. No, the introduction to Paradise Lost.
Yes, because I'm like Roz. Now. Oh yeah, Greg. Hello. We never did the announcement.
Oh, announcement. Okay. We have an announcement. Before we do the announcement, let's get through some of these comments real quick, and then we will do. So bad. It's great. How is the book? Yep, I just talked about it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Medium John. I'm reading The Morning After, a short story by Robert Sheckley, a New Yorker in the city a few hundred years in the future. Ties one on and wakes up the next morning on an alien world. Yep, I've read some Robert Sheckley, but I can't
My kind
remember.
of book. My kind of book.
Yep, read by Fred. Sprint length is good, 10 pages read. But I'm reading Immune by Philip Detmer, a nonfiction journey into our immune health, our immune system.
Right.
You know, if someone were to point out that book was being read, and I would have had to pick which booktuber, I would have immediately guessed.
Now I'm going to talk to Fred. Fred, I'll get back to him on this.
Yeah.
Comet LA Books turned me on to a book that is at the library for me now. It's a science book about left brain, right brain. I'll get back to you, Fred.
Okay. We are caught up on the comments. Announcement.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading it. I'm like Roz. I don't read introductions. I've read Paradise Lost 3 times, but I've never read the introduction. I still got 20 pages to go. But the announcement, the first one is next week, next Monday, we have my my dear friend Roz is gallivanting about the books is going to appear next Monday on the Alan and Greg show. So that's the one big announcement. She's such an old and dear friend of mine. I've known her 5 years. I remember when she didn't even have a channel. But also, anyway, that's the announcement.
It's going to be at a special time because she's in
Brighton, England.
Brighton, England. So
Sussex.
we're gonna have to
She's
do it.
in South England. She's Sussex.
We're gonna have the show sort of like 1:00 Eastern time. So if you're on a lunch break or working at home, and you can watch videos while you're working.
And we all know you can do that.
I did that a lot.
There's a button that you push and it goes like on a spreadsheet. You download that app but yeah, Roz, my dear friend Roz from England, she's a hashtag Faulkner in August original before she had a channel. That's 5 years ago. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Roz. I spell her name R-O-Z. Everybody else is R-O-S. I'm the only one who calls her Roz with a Z. Because I can do that. But other announcements, might as well do the other ones too. We got Bad as Red is threatening to appear on the show. Una, the Codex Katina, that'll be a regular time slot, but we got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Elizabeth.
Who knows? Bad says fantastic, great announcement. I would love to have Elizabeth on, but she's in East Coast time. Says
Right,
Elizabeth, me watching videos while teleworking? I never.
Yeah, right.
I never watched a video while programming a computer in the background when I was teleworking. Never. Okay. Anyone else reading something interesting in the comments, or do you want to get started on another sprint in a few minutes?
I'm going to the introduction of this, Greg.
Okay.
We're buddy reading this in March with Sean D. Standfast. So I'm gonna get a head start on it. I never read the introduction, so that's what I'm going to be reading on this sprint.
Yep. Bad says, I promise I will join. I just need some things first. Sure. And need a few things. Elizabeth said, I would love to make a guest appearance. Okay. We'll probably hit you up on Voxer and find a date that's good for all of us. Okay. Are people about... Ooh. One more. Alan, does the live stream work well on a cell phone only?
How's the voice? For me. Like it works well for me on other people's channels. I've never hosted this. This is all on Greg.
Right.
So I can do anything I want, really, because it's on Greg's channel.
It is. If you're just a guest, cell phone is totally. I film all my videos on a cell phone. I don't have a real camera. Christopher Evenstar, hello. MJ, woot woot. Okay. Unless someone's coming in with some more.
MJ tell you guys I'm officially a Philly fan now. I'm an Eagles fan officially. We did the pinky swear and the blood thing. So I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan now. Yep.
Okay.
Greg goes, okay. All right.
Yep. Booklectic. I always use my cell phone for book too. These computer. Well, these cell phones are more powerful than the computer that decrypted Enigma during, World War II. So they're good. They will work just fine. All right. I am going to start right now for the second sprint.
20
Okay.
minutes,
20 minutes.
just like meditation.
Okay.
Oh, is it over already? Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
I
Went
saw
by so
you
fast.
putzing
Went by
around.
so fast.
All right. So, how did everyone's readings go? Brandy, it goes. I love the drawing, Alan.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been drawing them. The
Andy's
eagles.
book.
The eagles.
Good evening, all. I'm gonna pop in for a sprint while I wait for dinner to finish cooking. Hopefully, I know she's a professional chef. I'm going like, wow, eating at her house would be fun. Bad. Are you almost done with that book, Greg? If so, that was quick. Alan, what are you reading? The eagle drawing is great. Yeah, you know.
Thanks. The eagle's like my totem animal. You know, you have like totem animals that speak to you. All my life, the eagle has spoken to me,
Yeah.
like through dreams and that.
I am going to finish this book tonight, almost certainly.
Yeah, Greg's a very fast reader.
Actually, I'm not a very fast reader. I'm just a committed reader. That's how there are, you know, people like Ollie and Steve Donahue, they just read fast. I just spend a lot of time
Yeah, and
reading.
you know that hashtag Victober. What's her name? She's one of my old friends too. Now I forget her name, but the originator of Victober, she reads like really fast.
I can't do it. I try to read fast. Like I try to force myself to read fast, and comprehension just goes out the window. I just can't do it.
You know, that's why we teach people to read slow at my channel. We teach them to read James Joyce and to read as slow as possible. Not that Evelyn Wood speed reading course. No, we read slow as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Cilantro.
Christopher Evenstar, Holy Violin Solo. I guess he was doing my music. That is Shostakovich's 8th string quartet. It's just a bizarre one to have, I know, but I like it. Medium John Silver, I finished reading Morning After. It was a good story with a good premise. I'd like to take a little break between science fiction and short stories to ponder them a bit. I do too.
Cleanse the palate. Yes.
Bandy's book says, hi, Bad. Courtney, go Eagles. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm an Eagles fan now, Courtney. Yep.
Bad says, good to see you, Bandy. Now, Brandy, the book, I'm going to have to say Brandy and Bandy. Yeah, I think she made the same mistake. MJ, I am almost finished with The Chandelier by Miko Kawamaki, a short story. You got to tell us how that is. Bandy, thank you, Booklectic. No worries. Happens all the time. Elizabeth, Victober, Katie of Books and Things. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes. Yeah, I've been a subscriber to her for 5 years.
I always try to dip into Victober, at least. I don't usually participate with the Victober events because just there's so many, you know, prompts.
It's easy to, you know, it's only 1 month and they've been going on for 11 years now. Yeah, Katie Lundstrom. She's got a new novel out too, by the way. She's a writer. She's a worker, and she's a speed reader. I love her channel.
She's a good channel. And I'm probably going to do Anthony Trollope for Victober again. No, I did last month. Last October, I did Middlemarch. But this year, I think I'm going to go back to my Anthony Trollope. Can you forgive her? That's not the one I'm going to do, but I will do an Anthony Trollope. Bad as Rad. I had a teacher that made us do worksheets of reading. Because of her, I read fast. Worksheet after worksheet. Can't complain now. Teachers rule. You know, I'm not sure why some people just can read faster than others. I mean, Steve Donahue will always complain about his favorite sub-vocalizations. Yeah, but there we go. Brandy, time to get ready for work. Good night. Good night, Brandy.
All right, Brandy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Stopping by. We do like having lots of people drop by. Okay.
We'll have to get her on the show too.
Yeah. We can reach out to her. Oh, Elizabeth is going. I'm at page 179 out of 512 of This Earth of Mankind. I think I'm reading. It's in French. It's set in 1889 Indonesia. So far,
Wow,
it's excellent.
cool. I've been reading a lot of books, this book. I'm 100 pages into it. This is 18th century New Zealand. Group reading this. I'm getting a head start on them. That's why I didn't read that tonight. I'm already 105 pages into it.
Well, this is February's book pick, and I'm going to be done in January. So, but that's okay. I've got
A lot of stuff to do.
Piling up in February. So,
February's Black History Month too. So I'm reading Baldwin, of course, with my Baldwin reading partner, Patrice Jones. We're reading Nobody Knows My Name, another collection of essays from Baldwin. So I haven't read Giovanni's Room yet. So that's probably for 2024, but slowly reading all of Baldwin.
For Black History Month, I've picked up a book I can do kill two birds with one stone. I'm doing a book for Garbagast and Black History Month. There's a crime writer, Donald Goines, who wrote very strong crime novels.
Wow!
So I'm gonna do one of those before, because I've already committed to other books to read for that weekend. Now, Fred says 13 pages read. The human body, or any multicellular organism, is an amazing aggregation of different systems that work together. Great book so far.
And again, I reiterate, I'm going to get back with Fred on this book that Tommaso, my friend at Tom at LA Books, did a live stream with a man named Richard on this book. It escapes me. I didn't write it down, but it's a science book. So I'm going to get with Fred about that.
I did one whole science book. It was very famous book about cancer. I know, read by Fred, reviewed a more recent book by the same author. It's an Indian author's name, so the name just does not stick with me.
Well, I bounced around a lot tonight, Greg. I read the introduction of this. I got the most out of the introduction to Paradise Lost, and I've got about 20 more pages. It's a long introduction, and David Hawkes is the editor of my edition. But I like it, man, a lot. It has William Blake illustrations, good endnotes, good footnotes. Looking forward to this buddy read next month.
All right. Yeah. Bandy's books. That's Caitlin. I'm trying to finish Then the Fish Swallowed Him by Amir Ahmadi Iran, about a prisoner trapped in Ivan prison in Iran and being tortured.
Wow. Sounds like Shadowram.
I read a book,
like a good book
about Iran earlier I guess it was last year, about women, how women are treated in Iran. And it is just horrible how they are treated in Iran. Al Orm, I reread Black Like Me last year. W.E.D. Du Bois is my preferred read. I've read selections of W.E.D. Du Bois for a university, but we didn't have to read the whole book. Fred came in. Siddhartha Mukherjee. That's the one.
Oh.
Al goes.
Du Bois reminds me of Kent State University. They had a bookstore named after him. I've never read anything by that black author, but I know of him.
Al's going, I just finished a book about psychology of memory today and was counting my tally for the year. Almost forgot to add this week's homework to read a Sanskrit manuscript. Not looking.
Wow.
If you can
That's
read
heavy.
Sanskrit, Al, that is amazing. Here's one I missed. Medium John Silver Goins is on a postage. He's on a postage stamp. That's excellent that he got put on a postage stamp. Okay. Do people want to go for one more sprint before calling it a night? Alan, are you up for one more sprint?
I'm up to it. I'm up to it.
I'm up. It's gonna get. This is gonna get me. The one last sprint's gonna get me very close to the end of this. But hold on for 1 second. That will put me close to the end.
Unless you all want me to read tarot cards for you.
Maybe we'll try tarot cards. Another. Nah.
Did you see I lit an incense too? I should be smudging. You know, I smudge with sage and that. But I'm all out of sage right now.
Okay. All right. Yep. Here we get into messages. Al is going. I'm learning to translate the Norway script. Bad is going. Sure. Elizabeth. Yes. One last sprint. Pull a card, Alan. Next sprint. Next short story. Oh, okay. Here you go. Bad is saying. MJ is saying pull a card, and Bad is saying pull a card. So why don't you pull a card for those two, and then we'll do our final sprint.
Okay. Sure enough. See, I don't have to get them all in order. I just have to get the first, like, one in order. So this is for MJ. I'll pull a card. Blind reading. The Hermit, number 9. This is a card of solitude, MJ. It's I'm seeing like basically everything you want to do. You want to read more, you want to work out more, you want some more spirituality in your life. So that's for you, MJ, number 9, the Hermit. So now for Jessica, I don't have to get them all in order. I just have to get the first one on top. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go.
MJ says that's me. So
this is one of the best cards in the deck, Jess. It's number 9 of cups. It's called the Wish card in tarot. So, like I said, it's one of the best cards in the deck. Number 9 of cups, like a little genie. So you get your wish. You can thank me later, Dad. All right. That was easy.
All right. I am ready for one final sprint. And
me too.
Get started. 20 minutes.
Boy, this is going to be a trip when you've never read Paradise Lost, have you, Greg?
I will be next week or next 2 days.
Well, I hope it takes you back to the church. I hope it brings you back to the church. And there's a lot of religion in this, brother. All right, let's go.
Hmm. Oh. Okay. How did everyone's sprint go? For me, I am on page 168 of 182. So I will finish this later tonight.
Yeah, me too. I stopped at the last part of the introduction to Paradise Lost, part 7, because I like to save stuff too. So for the last 4 minutes, Greg, I sat here and meditated. So I want to thank you for that, the opportunity to meditate. And I don't know if MJ is still here, but she gave me a mantra, and I don't know how to pronounce it. So I have to get back to MJ on that too.
See, bad is rad. I'm looking at the comments. What does that mean? Oh, I get. Hold on. What does it mean? Oh, I get my wish.
Oh,
Yay.
number 9. Yes,
Yeah.
that definitely
Then she
means you get your wish. Yes.
What's my wish is the question.
I don't know that. I'm only the messenger.
I'm only the messenger. She's got to figure out what her own wish is. Al, I'm reading Fearful Cemetery next. Is that by the same woman who wrote Ahab's Wife? I think it is. You know that novel, Ahab's Wife, which is a fiction, a novel about, because Ahab was married, and I think his wife is only like mentioned briefly in Moby Dick, and she did a whole novel what her life would have been like having Ahab as a husband. Hollywood for sure.
Hell yeah, I've got the beaches on my mind. That's my second annual vacation. I go to Venice Beach. So, yeah, that one right there up there.
Ocean view would be nice with tacos and beer.
Taco Tuesday, yeah.
I could go for that. Some of my favorite vacation is on a resort in Acamal, Mexico, where you're on the beach. They serve you as much beer as you can drink, and you can have food eaten and looking at the water.
Yeah, I've been to Cancun. I've been to Rocky Point, Puerto Penasco.
Medium
Yes,
John
sir.
Silver. I read If the Red Slayer, an 8-page story about futuristic warfare and extreme medical recovery of the dead. Okay, who's the author on that? That doesn't sound familiar. Bandy's books. Woot! I finished 52 pages, although
Wow,
they're small
great.
pages, so not as exciting as it sounds. 52 pages in 20 minutes is still,
That's great.
that's real good. You're getting up to Steve Donahue and Ollie speed. Dad, good night, everyone. This was fun with everyone. Thank you. Good night. Good to have
Okay.
you with us.
Yeah, the second announcement, if you didn't get it, Bad as Rad is going to be on the show coming up.
Coming up. We're working on a date when she can show up.
Yeah, that's going to be excellent. We're going to talk about El Paso, and she lives in Austin, and I think she was born in Cali, California. So we got a lot to talk about, and then books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MJ, I finished my short story. It was fantastic.
All right, MJ.
Well, actually, she
Right
says
on.
it was fantastic, and you are fantastic, but I think you meant.
I like that word, fantastic. I have to
do
use
too.
that word more. I like that, fantastic. I'll start a trend. Instead of saying perfect, everybody in Portland's been saying like, "Oh, it's perfect." You go for a nosebleed. Oh, perfect. You go for a coffee. I have a latte. Perfect. It's just stupid. And it's sweeping the country now. Perfect. So I think I'll start saying fantastic.
See if you can get it done.
Yeah, start that trend.
Evening Star. I learned a bunch. Thanks for the sprint. It was fun. Well, thanks for dropping by.
I thought it was boring myself, but
Elizabeth, with this book, my pace is 1 page a minute. I've read 60 pages tonight. That's still pretty good.
Wow.
1 page a minute.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Elizabeth. And we have to book her, Greg.
MJ, I'm here. LOL.
Canada,
That's a good one, Alan.
All right, thanks.
Read
Yeah,
by
MJ.
Fred, another 13 pages, 36 in total. Page 192 of 316. Thanks. This was fun. Well, thanks for showing up, Fred. We like lots of people.
Appreciate it, Fred. Thank you.
Courtney, gotta love beach vacations. I think Courtney was in Mexico a few weeks last month or something like that, near where I go down. I think she was closer to Cancun.
She went to Puerto Penasco. I think she went to Rocky Point. She went to Cancun. She just got back from vacation.
Yeah. Cancun. Well, see, when I go down to Acamal, I fly into Cancun and then take about an hour south. Medium John Silver, author is Robert Sheckley. Yeah, you mentioned Robert Sheckley earlier in the evening. I should have realized it was the same. Everything counts at Bandy's Books. Tangible Reads. MJ, everyone hit the like button. Yeah, if you could help us out and hit the like button.
Yeah, I don't worry about that shite. I like my small, like I hover about like 600 subscribers, and that's all I can keep account of. My friends in Europe, I get up every morning, I do my Voxer and do my email, and I got a lot of good friends on BookTube, and I like to keep it that way.
I have, I've met a lot of people that I call friends now on BookTube, and you're the only one I've actually met in person.
Oh, yeah. See, I met Tommaso, Tom at LA Books, and that's about it for me too. But yeah, we're all going to meet up in Roanoke for the hashtag Faulkner in August one day. Me, you, Brian, Una, Crypto, Hannah, maybe Roz will fly in. But
who knows?
Yeah, Roanoke. Faulkner in August.
Yeah, MJ says LOL typo.
Well, pay attention to your typos if you're a writer. If you're a writer,
I put in so many typos in these messages. It's not even funny anymore. It's just
I'm running. Oh no, that's oh, I'm getting out Voxer. That's all right. Oh shit.
Bad is going, now I just need to stick around then, don't I? Yeah, we're closing up shop in a few minutes, I think. Alan is frozen. Now I'm saying, LOL, I can't believe it's fantastic. And tonight, greetings, programs, and users. Hello. You've come at the very end of our live show, but welcome anyway. Well, I think Alan is frozen. Bandy, dinner's ready, so I'm going to run. Thanks for the sprint, guys. Good night, everyone. Good night, Caitlin. I am glad you dropped by. Do we have any final comments that people want to drop in? Otherwise, we've been going for a little over hour and 40 minutes, so we will call it a night and go through. Yeah, bad. Poor Alan. I think he had a Boxer message and something happened. Take care to Christopher. How do we get Alan back? What's the last announcement? I'm not sure. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Do we get Alan back? No, I don't think we do get Alan back, unfortunately. MJ, peace out all. Gym time will be here soon. Okay. And good night, MJ. So I will call that an evening. Good night to everyone who is remaining. And thank you so much for showing on our Monday Night Live show. Goodbye.